Hey craft buddy, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello and welcome. My name is Whitney, this is Whiskey and Whit, and today's video is going to be a lot of fun. I've got this huge box full of DIY and home decor stuff from Temu. We're going to unbox it, I'm going to show you what I picked, and then we're going to boil it all down to, when it comes to Temu, should you shop or should you skip? So if you're like me, Temu is a new brand to you. So first, what is Temu? Temu is an online marketplace that offers really affordable prices on a huge variety of things. They've got home decor, DIY stuff, they've got home and kitchen gadgets, pet stuff, fashion, jewelry, you name it, they have it. And I was super intrigued because you know I love a good bargain, and they've got deals going on all the time, plus coupons that can help you save even more. Now, typically, when you see sites like that where the prices are so low and you think, is this too good to be true? Like, is this a scam? What's going on? The nice thing about Temu is they've got free shipping, and they also have a free 90-day return policy. So that takes a little bit of the apprehension out of ordering from a new company, because if you get something and you want to return it, you can do that within the 90-day window. And if you're new to Temu, be sure to use this code right here. That will get you 30% off your first Temu order. Now, let's get into the stuff and see what I got. I was really excited to see this really pretty like blue floral pattern on a burlap tablecloth. It's got some tassels on the ends, and I plan to use this in our dining room for Easter brunch this year. I like that it's not super thick, but it's not too thin that it looks like cheapy. I like that it's a little bit thinner though, because if I have to slightly adjust it with things on the table, it's not going to cause a huge issue. Also, when I show each item, I will have a little graphic like this down here to show you the price at the time of me filming this video. Know that Temu runs a lot of sales and the prices are dropping, so just know that you'll click the link down in the description, head over there if you're interested in something, and that will be the most up-to-date price on the Temu website. Everything I'm sharing will be available to shop via my Temu's pick page through the link down in the description, and some of the items even have a deeper discount for you to shop because they're on my pick list. Another decor piece that I was so excited to order, and I hoped that it would not break my heart when it got here, was this LED sign. It says Let's Party. They've got a ton of different options, but I thought this would be so fun to be in my party stash for when I throw different bachelorette parties or even just a little dinner party at our house. This would be so cute above a bar. It's got a nice long cord, and then the end is a USB, so you just need a wall box to plug it in, but then the little button turns it on and off, and it is a pretty white light. I also love that it has two holes drilled at the top so you can hang it on the wall if you want to. It's not super heavy, so you could probably hang it with command strips for a temporary solution for parties, but I love this, and I'm definitely going to be checking out more of their neon signs because this is so fun for entertaining. You guys know I love to hang door hangers inside of wreaths on my door, and so I wanted to try one of their wreaths to kind of see what the quality was. So here's what the front looks like. This is an 18.5-inch wreath, and if you flip it around, this is what the back looks like. So it's nice and light. It's not a full circle, but I think that's totally fine. It'll help it lay against your door a lot better. I like that there is eucalyptus as well as the boxwood in here, and honestly I think this is really pretty. It's a great year-round wreath, and when I opened up the bag I was very pleasantly surprised. I went to unbox everything and everything was packed really nicely. Usually you get like a bag and everything's smushed when you order from sites like this, but I was pleasantly surprised with the quality and care that went into packaging my stuff from Temu. Let's talk craft supplies. So I was really excited to see that they had some like off-brand Cricut stuff that was really comparable to things that I have that is name brand. I got this 5-pack of squeegees, and they're all the same color, and they have the ridges on them so that you can set like a cup or something on it so it doesn't roll when you're applying the vinyl. And these are also nice to apply things like torch paste. You can never have too many of these. I'm always losing one. So a pack of 5 for under $4 was huge, just to put in my stash and make sure I don't run out. I also wanted to try one of their Cricut mats because those can get expensive if you're buying new ones, if you DIY all the time. So this looks exactly like a Cricut mat. It just says Zen Art on it, which is their brand. But it honestly, like, maybe it's a little darker green, but this is their standard grip mat. The cover peels off just the same. It feels just about as good as a Cricut mat. So I will start to use this over the coming weeks, but honestly, like at a bare minimum, it would work for light grip tasks, but with how it's stuck on my hand, I think this will work just fine in my Cricut, and it's a lot cheaper than the Cricut brand ones too. I also grabbed one of these cute little heat mats. I have some larger ones for my heat presses, but I needed one that was the size of my little Cricut mini press. And this is so cute. It's got a pocket in the back for storage, but it is nice and small. So if you're doing like ribbons or just adding a name to something with a heat press, you don't have to get the big thing out. This is also nice if you're doing like a quick little project on the counters. They've got larger ones too, so if you're in need of a bigger mat, these feel just like the ones I ordered off Amazon. These are exciting because these are miter shears. These look a little different than the ones I use all the time, mainly just because it has this little adjustment head here. But basically it allows you to put something at an angle and it will hold it. It gives you an extra point of leverage. It has the same functionality as my miter shears that I paid like $30+ for from Amazon. I got 3 of these pearl rose like smaller bouquets, and they just came out of the box, so I'll have to do a little fluffing. They're also hooked together so we can unhook them as well. But I thought these all mixed together in a vase would be really pretty for spring. I went with the kind of lighter beige color, white, and then this rosy pink. I think for the price, these are awesome to put them in a vase, add some color to a vignette. And honestly, I switch my fake flowers out so often that I don't like to spend a ton of money on them, but I don't want them to fall apart and look cheap. I think they're not smushed from transit, which is great, and I really do like the color and the long stems. This larger bouquet was $7.49, so a little bit more expensive, but that's still going to be cheaper than like the 15 bucks that they charge regular price at Michael's. Some of these will need a little bit of fluffing. Peonies actually like have really soft like petals. But thus far, I am very pleasantly surprised with the florals that I got in this order. So the one thing that was kind of a bummer about the florals is that probably to save space, they packaged them like this, so the little stem is bent. But I don't think it's a deal breaker. It's just something to keep in mind that you'll need a little time after you order them to like straighten them out. Oh, that's not too bad to straighten it out. This stem on its own, probably I wouldn't use it that way, but I would definitely trim off the pieces and use it in a DIY. This looks a little bit fuller, so 2 different options. They were around the same price point, but these peonies are so pretty. Do a little mashup there. Those all together, I might combine these. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty together. So it's the same thing if you buy like cheap florals at the store, like you're gonna get some that are more sparse. Kudos, Temu. I was doubting you, but I do like your florals. This one, the pieces are kind of falling off a little bit, so that's to be expected. This was like $1.79, I want to say, or something like that. So I've got one floral down, but I think once I fluff it and put it in a vase, this could be nice. This is one of those things you maybe want to grab like 2 or 3 so that you have, you know, a whole selection. But look at this. That is way fuller than what you're going to find at Walmart. I like this, and I will probably be ordering more of these because look how full that is for the one of them. This is under $2, so if you are doing like a bridal shower, this would also be great on a table, like as a faux garland. These, yep, this is a win. This other one, not the biggest fan, but this one, definitely a fan. I also ordered one of their Eucalyptus Garlands because I have some of these from Amazon that I use at parties literally all the time. And they're so nice to have to like swag on like shelves, or you could put it down the table at the party. And this honestly is nice and full. And this would be perfect for a wedding shower, baby shower. You can also use the garland as a wreath. There's like a little metal piece at the end. You can just loop it together and you've got a nice full wreath for your front door. So multi-use. This is nice, and this was under $5. I love the look of candles in my house, but I hate the fire hazard because I have a toddler, and then also too, I'm klutzy, so I might knock stuff over. So I got a 12-pack of these little candles. You just open them up, you put your batteries in the bottom, you shut it, and then the way that the bottom is tapered, you can put them in your little candle holders and they will light up for you, and you don't have to worry about lighting anything on fire. This was huge for Halloween for me. These were huge for Christmas, so I wanted to try out the Temu ones. And this 12-pack was only $12.98, so this would also be great for a wedding or a party, just to set these up and not have to worry about, especially if anyone is consuming adult beverages, you don't have to worry about an open flame, which will make you feel a lot more at ease. I ordered some adhesive casters because you could put these on the bottom of your Cricut machine or a printer, and you can use them to slide them in and out. You could also put these on appliances in like an appliance garage if you're sliding your toaster in and out. I like having washi tape on hand. I like to use it when I do planning and like marking out like trips and things to keep track of, but this is also nice for DIYs. They had a ton of different colors. I just went with this green floral option, and this has a ton of different sizes in there. You've got 6 different sizes of washi tape across 12 rolls, and it is super cute. I'm excited to use this. I grabbed this huge bag of colorful pom-poms. It's a 500-piece kit, and I plan to use a dowel needle to string them up and make some more fun rainbow garlands here in my craft room, but you can get any different colors and combine them for different holidays. So you could do red, white, and blue for patriotic. You could do fall colors, Christmas colors, but I love having these on hand, and it was a great price for 500 pom-poms. Next, I grabbed this pillow cover. This is for an 18 by 18 inch pillow insert. And while it is a decent quality to go over the pillow, the one thing I was a little bummed about is that the stitching was brighter white than I expected. I thought this was going to be more of like a taupe color. However, this will work. I think this will be great for an accent pillow, and it's a lot easier to switch out your pillow covers than it is to switch out the pillows on the inside. So for the price, I think this is great, and it would be nice to switch out your pillows or to use this for extra pillows on a bed to save. This cute little Easter gnome. So they also have seasonal items on their website, which will be especially great once we get into fall and Christmas. They're also running an Easter sale right now. They've got items up to 90% off. So when you go click the link in the description, you'll be able to see little flags on the items that say Easter sale. So if you're shopping between now and April 10th, you can take advantage of those extra sales. I also grabbed some home items as well as some fashion and accessories just to share with you guys the gamut of what they have to offer and things that I would order in my everyday life in case they would appeal to you. First up is this Leopard Cosmetic Bag. It just has a zipper on the top, and the inside is like a canvas material. I need this for an upcoming trip that Alex and I are going on just to help organize my bags and things. So I really love the print on here. The zipper seems to be good quality, and it will help keep everything together. Also for travel, I grabbed this cute little jewelry organizer. So there are little dividers for your rings, and you can put necklaces and different types of jewelry in there. And then all you have to do is zip it up, and then this will fit nicely into my carry-on so I don't lose any of my jewelry that I'm going to take on the trip. I also grabbed this little pill organizer. I like the plain color. It's got a little snap. You can open it, and then each compartment opens up so you can have medications in there, vitamins. I just like to be prepared. I also like to pack like Dramamine because I get motion sick. So it's nice to have all of this in one container. And then this would easily slide in like the little card slot on your purse. I almost ordered this on Amazon, and I wanted to try the Temu version because it was much cheaper, and it is this silicone brush holder. You just pop it open, put your makeup brushes in it to travel, and honestly it looks exactly like the Amazon one, so I saved with that. And that's what I'm finding with a lot of these. They're items that I could have purchased on Amazon, but they're cheaper on Temu. I also got myself a travel mask, sleep mask, as you can see, for the plane. One of our flights is a little longer, and so I wanted something to kind of black everything out. I like that it's indented, so when I put it on, it fits. It definitely blacks things out. Like, I've got lights on me right now and I'm not seeing it, and so for me, hopefully that will help me sleep on the plane. Also for that trip, I grabbed some of these over-the-ear headphones. They are the Lenovo brand, so I'm excited to try these just so I have them for the plane, and they also fold up. Also for that trip, I grabbed some of these little perfume holders so that you basically take the top of your perfume off. You can pump this on top. It will siphon a little bit out, and then you have just this little travel perfume. I've seen a lot of different people on Instagram and TikTok use them, and so when I saw them on Temu, I wanted to order them. Some rapid fire random things that I grabbed were these little hand rakes. They come in a pack of 2, and these are awesome, and I use them on our carpet and rugs to get up Sebastian's hair, and if I'm being totally honest, my hair as well. It's nice to use right outside the bathroom, like where the tile meets the carpet, if you have that in your bedroom too, because that's where sometimes hair goes if you've got long hair and you blow dry it. You just scrape it against the ground, and we have one from Amazon, but I wanted a couple more, so I wanted to see how these worked, and it's so nice to have, and it gets deeper into the carpet than your vacuum would, so these I would recommend. I also grabbed some cable organizers, so these stick right on your appliances so you can wrap the cord around, and then I grabbed this 4-pack of ones you can stick on your desk. I've got a huge mess of cables in my office, especially with all of my different hard drives and things. So this, you just peel off the back, stick it to the back of your desk or wherever you want the cord to stay, and then you just slide the cord in and easy peasy. I grabbed this wall hat hanger so you can make it longer or shorter depending on your needs, but Alex and Finn have so many hats and it's been hard to find a solution on how to hang them in our coat closet downstairs. So you just put this on the wall and then you can hook the backs of the hats onto it. And so then we've got everybody's hat and we can find them when Finn's ready to go outside. You guys know I've been obsessed with Stanley dupes because I don't want to spend 40 bucks for a cup. And so at this point, I probably have spent just what I would have spent on one cup, but I've got a few different options. So I wanted to try out this hot pink one. These are great for summer, especially by the pool or the beach. You can put your drink in there and it comes in a bunch of different colors, but I thought this hot pink, as you can tell by my shirt, is one of my favorite colors. So I thought I'd go with that. I got a couple things for Finn in this order as well because I know a lot of you have kids and grandkids. The first one being these little pouches. They're little like mesh pouches, but I want to put some vinyl on the front of each of these. They came in a 5-pack and they're in like rainbow colors. Got a lot of matching games with little cards, so I want to put matching games and put them in here. It helps so that it takes up less room than all of those boxes, and then you have all the pieces in one chunk. So I'll do that for games or specific toys. I could also probably put specific Hot Wheels in here that we don't want to lose. I saw this acrylic Kleenex box and I thought it was so cute. It's got a bamboo top. You can put your Kleenexes in there. It's a little more aesthetic or prettier than the regular Kleenex box. This could also be just for like if you've got dry face wash, like it probably wouldn't be that great with like wet wipes, but if you have face wash pads that you have to get wet, you can put them in here and pull them out. I use coffee syrups in my coffee every morning and I like them with a pump on the top, and if you buy the pumps from the company, they're very expensive. So I wanted to try one of these, and honestly it looks just like the one that I ordered from the company so that I could have my 2 different flavors. I just have one pump right now and I have to wash them and put them back and forth, so I thought the second one for a very affordable price would be nice to have in my kitchen. They had a lot of toddlers clothes, so I wanted to try a t-shirt for Finn. He's big into construction and this is so cute with the little backhoe on it. As far as quality, it is a thinner shirt, so he's not going to be too hot in the summer. It's long enough, and it is pretty true to size from what I ordered and what I expected for it to fit Finn. Also for summer coming up, I grabbed him 2 hats that can go on that hat hook that I showed earlier. I got him this really cute backhoe one to go with that t-shirt, and then I got him this dinosaur one. I thought this would be cute at the pool. And I also like that the backs are adjustable. This bill definitely feels more substantial than this one, but this one doesn't feel flimsy. Of the 2 hats, this one feels a little bit cheaper, but it doesn't, like, not to the point where I'm like, this is cheap, he's not gonna wear it. So these are cute, especially for a little kiddo that's just gonna go out and get them dirty. For me, I grabbed a really fun, like, kimono cover up in this really pretty green color. It is a 1 size. And it fits really well, especially for how tall I am. I'm going to use this on my trip for both a cover-up as well as wearing it with like a graphic tee and jean shorts. I wanted to try some of their clothes to see what, you know, the vibe was, if they felt like they were decent quality. And while this is thin, it's supposed to be thin. So I think overall this kimono is a win, and they have it in a bunch of different colors. I grabbed myself a graphic t-shirt. I saw somebody when we were on our YouTube trip. It was a waitress at a restaurant. And I literally told Jennifer, a little bit of calm and crazy about it, that I really wanted an AC/DC like leopard shirt. This is Kiss. I like them just as much, but I love the leopard lips. I did an extra large in this. I think it will fit pretty true to size. I can tuck it. It's not going to be too tight. And usually when I order from sites like Temu, I like to order a size up. I also really like to read the reviews when it comes to clothes, because usually you can see photos of other people, especially your own body type, and kind of gauge it from there on what the fabric's like, what's the fit like, etc. Now this one, I was honestly shocked that they carried my size because I wear size 11 shoe, and these actually came in a 12 because the 11s weren't available. And honestly, sizing up was the perfect thing to do, but they are like those mesh slip-on tennis shoes. And look at the leopard print in the back. These are so cute. I'm gonna wear these. I tried them on and I was shocked they fit. So the sizing up was good that I went and did the 12 versus the 11. They probably run small given that I don't have anything to compare it to, but I'm gonna wear these like all summer. Super cute white sneakers. I love that they're slip on and off. For anyone going to a concert or somewhere this summer or fall that needs a clear bag, this is one with just a regular white strap. This is one of the prettier straps I've seen. Usually they're just like super cheapo straps. Clear bags aren't the cutest in my opinion, just because they're clear and I'd rather have a print on them. But if you have to have one, finding one for an affordable price is nice. I also grabbed one of their Lululemon like belt bag dupes. The size is definitely different because I do have one of the Lululemon ones, but if you do not care about having like a name brand, the inside is mesh. It's got the pockets. I really like this gray color, and it gives you a lot more space here in the front if you want to do a Cricut decal or if you want to put, you know, patches on it. These are also great for Disney World trips. I will wear them sometimes just across, like to the grocery store or when you're running quick errands. And I almost forgot these fun earrings that I got. These pink circles are so cute. I also ordered the purple circles, but unfortunately I had one break when I unboxed it. So I'll have to fix that. I think I can just put some super glue on it, but full transparency, you know, sometimes cheap jewelry doesn't always last, but they are fun for, you know, a couple outfits or a season. And then my last item here was a surprise that they threw into my package for me. They are these little shark slides, which are so cute. Now, I probably won't wear these in public, but they will be cute to wear out to the pool, and I think Finn will get such a kick out of these. They're nice and fun. They also have kids ones, so if you have kids that like sharks, I might have to get Finn his own pair, but fun, squishy, great pool shoes. That's going to do it for this video, and to answer my question from the beginning, should you shop it or skip it when it comes to Temu? I definitely think from this whole haul that you should definitely shop it. There are so many different bargains to be had and fun things to find. So I would definitely say try it out. And this is coming from somebody that was super skeptical. So I am glad that I was pleasantly surprised. Be sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite item was that I hauled in this video. And also leave me any questions you have down below about Temu, and use that code for 30% off your first order if you haven't ordered from Temu before. Thanks so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you're new so you don't miss a future video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.